Hello, students. Now, this is the fourth and part of chapter 1 of 12th, which is reproduction in organisms. And today, the topic is sexual reproduction. It is the complex process in which fusion and formation gametes takes place. Now, we all know that sexual reproduction is biparental, in which one parent is male and other one is female. It is also called as amphimixis, syngenesis, or amphigony. There are four steps in sexual reproduction. Number one is gametogenesis, in which gamete formation takes place. Now we all know that gametes are of two types. One is male gamete, other one is a female gamete. Number two, fertilization, in which fusion of gamete take place. Both male and female gametes are joined together. Number three is embryogenesis. After fusion of gamete, zygote is formed and it converts into the embryo after continuous mitosis division. Number four is development. In this step, embryo develops into the young individual. These are the four steps of sexual reproduction. Now, next are the features of sexual reproduction. Number one, it is biparental. We all know that one is male and other one is female parents. Number two, gamete formation and fusion process occur. Number three, it brings variation. Number four, variations are useful for evolution. Number five, it involves both mitosis and meiosis. Number six, it is a slow process but multiplication is rapid in asexual reproduction. These are the six features of sexual reproduction. Next is the types of sexual reproduction. Number one is syngamy. Number two is conjugation. So syngamy is of two types. Number one is endogamy. Number two is exogamy. Endo, the word indicates that it means inside. So it is also called as self-fertilization. Exo means outside. So it is also called as cross-fertilization. In endogamy, there are two gametes produced by one organism, while in exogamy, in this method, two gametes produced by different parents. In endogamy, in this case, organism is bisexual, hermaphrodite और मोनोइसियस. मोनोसियस को याद करने के लिए आप ऐसे याद रखें इसको कि दोनों जो सेक्सुअल ऑर्गन हैं वो एक में ही हैं. इट मीन्स वो बाइसेक्सुअल हो गया. और इन दिस केस एक्सोगैमी, organism is biparental, unisexual or dioecious. It means both parents are separate. So example is the for endogamy it's Taenia. You all know that Taenia is a bisexual organism. It means both sexual organs are found in one organism. And for exogamy it is cockroach. Now the syngamy is also four type on the basis of structure of fusing gametes. Number one is isogamy. It means both gametes are morphologically and structurally similar. Now you can see in this picture that for isogamy you can see both gametes are exact similar, both are pear shaped, both are biflagellated. So this condition is called as isogamy. And the example of isogamy are Chlamydomonas and Microcystis. Now, next is the anisogamy. In this case, gametes are structurally similar but different in size. So again, you can see the picture that in this case, both gametes are pear-shaped, but one is small, second one is the bigger. Example is Chlamydomonas brunei. This is the example of anisogamy. Number three is oogamy. In this case, one gamete is large and non-motile, female, known as egg, and other is small, motile male called as sperm or antherozoid. Example, volvox, fucus, most of the animals. Now you can see the picture of oogamy. In this case, egg is much larger than a sperm. So this is called as oogamy. Now, hologamy. It is also called as microgamy. It involves fusion of two organisms which act as gametes. Example, yeast. देखिए, in case of hologamy, complete yeast cell works as a gamete. So after the fusion of two different yeast cells, they form diploid zygote, and after the meiosis, again they form haploid yeast cells. So this is called as hologamy. Now, next is the conjugation. In this process, two parents of same species unites to exchange male pronuclei to form synkaryon and then separate. Example, Paramecium, Spirogyra. You can see the picture on your screen that two parameciums are close together, and after that they exchange their genetic material and they can get separated out from there. Now, next are the advantages of sexual reproduction. Number one, it brings variation. Number two, variations are responsible for evolution. Number three, sexually reproduced offsprings adapt better to the changing environment, which is called adaptation. Number four, genetic recombination and interaction provide vigor and vitality to the offspring. It means जो प्रोड्यूस ऑफस्प्रिंग्स होते हैं वे इस मेथड से they are more suitable to the environment. They will be strong according to the environmental conditions. So it is more beneficial to produce the new young ones. Next is the disadvantage of sexual reproduction. It is biparental because जब दोनों पेरेंट्स प्रेजेंट होंगे तभी ये प्रोडक्शन पॉसिबल है. नंबर टू, इट इज़ स्लो प्रोसेस. स्लो है क्योंकि इसमें बहुत सारी स्टेजेस होती है, एक मल्टीपल डिवीज़न होता है, ऑर्गन फॉर्मेशन होता है, तो ये प्रोसेस बहुत स्लो हो जाता है. नंबर थ्री, fertilization is a chance factor for sexual reproduction. So these are the three disadvantages of sexual reproduction. Next is the phases of life cycle. There are three phases found in the life cycle of an organism, which are juvenile phase, reproductive phase, and senescent phase. Number one is juvenile phase. It is also called as pre-reproductive phase. It is the period found in between birth to up to reproductive maturity. In plants, it is called as vegetative phase. Example, different structures of leaf. Now you can see वो फेज जब कोई भी प्लांट या एनिमल अपनी सेक्सुअल मैच्योरिटी को अटेन नहीं किया है उसको हम बोलते हैं जुवेनाइल फेज. नेक्स्ट इज द reproductive phase. The organism matures to reproduce, so that it is called as maturity phase. Reproductive organs get developed and mature in this phase, so it is called as puberty. इस फेज में ऑर्गेनिज्म सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट कर सकता है क्योंकि उसके सेक्सुअल ऑर्गन का कंप्लीट डेवलपमेंट हो जाता है, इसलिए इसको मैच्योरिटी फेज भी कहते हैं. In higher plants, it is of two types. Number one is monocarpic plant. Number two is polycarpic plant. Mono means देखिए one. These plants flower only once in their life. एक बार वो अपने अंदर फ्लावर फ्रूट सीड बनाकर उनकी डेथ हो जाती है, उनका लाइफ साइकिल पूरा हो जाता है. अपनी कंप्लीट लाइफ साइकिल में वो एक ही बार फ्लावर फॉर्मेशन करते हैं. Example, annual plants like wheat and rice, biennial plants like carrot and radish. A few perennial plants are also monocarpic like bamboo species like Bambusa tulda flower once in their लाइफ टाइम आफ्टर 50 to 100 years। तो ये प्लांट पेरिनियल है, इट मीन्स बहुवार्षिक है। इसका लाइफ जो है मैनी ईयर है, लेकिन फिर भी बैम्बू के अंदर फ्लावर फॉर्मेशन वन टाइम ही होता है, इसलिए ये मोनोकार्पिक प्लांट है। एक और बेस्ट एग्जांपल है लाइक स्ट्रोबिलियंथस कुंथियाना, मीन्स नीला कुरेंजी, flowers once in 12 years। It is found in hilly areas of केरला, कर्नाटका, तमिलनाडु। तो इस तरह के ये प्लांट मोनोकार्पिक होते हैं। नाउ पॉलीकार्पिक, पॉली मीन्स मैनी, इट मीन्स दीज प्लांट्स आर पेरिनियल एंड फ्लावर रिपीटेडली एट द इंटरवल ऑफ एवरी ईयर। यानी ये प्लांट सीजनल है। जैसे आप जानते हैं मैंगो हो गया है, एप्पल हो गया, सीजनल है। उन प्लांट्स के अंदर, उन ट्रीज के अंदर एवरी ईयर फ्लावर फॉर्मेशन होगा और आपको फ्रूट्स मिलेंगे जो सीजनल होते हैं, तो उनको हम पॉलीकार्पिक प्लांट्स कहते हैं। नेक्स्ट इज द एनिमल ब्रीडिंग। ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ ब्रीडिंग, एनिमल्स आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स। नंबर ए, सीजनल ब्रीडर, दे रिप्रोड्यूस एट पर्टिकुलर पीरियड ऑफ ईयर। इनका रिप्रोडक्शन डिपेंड करता है सीजन पे। लाइक देयर शुड बी प्लेंटी ऑफ फूड, प्लेंटी ऑफ वाटर, तो उस कंडीशन में ही ये एनिमल जो है रिप्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस करते हैं। एग्जाम्पल फ्रॉग, लिजार्ड, मोस्ट ऑफ द बर्ड एंड डियर। नाउ कंटिन्यूअस ब्रीडर, these animals continue to breed throughout their sexual maturity। इस तरह के एनिमल एक बार मैच्योर होने के बाद में कभी भी अपना रिप्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस पूरा कर सकते हैं। उनका वेदर पे डिपेंड नहीं होता है रिप्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस। एग्जाम्पल हनी बी, ट्विन, पोल्ट्री, रैबिट, माइस, कैटल। नेक्स्ट इज द प्लेसेंटल मैमल्स। देयर आर साइक्लिक चेंजेस फाउंड इन द ovaries। Placental mammals, there are cyclic changes found in the ovaries, accessory reproductive ducts, and hormones during the reproductive phases in the females of placental mammal. In the placental mammals, females' reproductive cycles is of two types. Number one is the menstrual cycle. Number two is the estrus or oestrus cycle। Menstrual cycle, this is the period removal of inner lining or endometrium of womb। It is removed and passed out with some blood and called menstruation। Example primates like monkey, ape and humans। Next is the estrus or oestrus cycle। It consists of a short period of oestrus or heat। Inner lining or endometrium is broken and reabsorbed। यहाँ पर सिक्रीशन नहीं होता है ब्लड का, so here the process of reabsorption possible and sex urge is increased during oestrus period। Female permits copulation only during this period। Examples like non-primate mammals like cow, sheep, rats, deer, dog and tiger। Note is the deer is monoestrus, it means उसमें एक ही बार oestrus cycle appear होता है। Dog is biestrus, within year 2 times उसमें estrus cycle appear होता है। And mouse is polyestrus, poly means many। Now number 3 is senescent phase। It is the last phase of lifespan। It ultimately leads to death। In plants and animal, hormones are responsible for the changing in phases। ये पॉइंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि हार्मोनल चेंज होने पर ही सेनेसेंट फेज अपीयर होने लगता है। नेक्स्ट इज द sexuality in organisms। Primitive organisms are of two types। Number one is homothelic, number two is heterothelic। Homothelic means it is bisexual condition। It means both male and female reproductive structures are found in same thallus। It undergoes self-fertilization। It do not allow the recombination and variation because both parents are found in one organism। So in this case recombination and variation process is not occur. Example, Mucor mucido. While on other hand, heterothallic, it is called unisexual condition. It means both male and female reproductive structures are found on different thallus. It undergoes cross fertilization and it allows recombination and variation. Example, Rhizophus stolonifer. Next is the sexuality in higher organisms. Number one point is both male sex organs and female sex organs occur in the same flower. These types of plants are known as hermaphrodite or bisexual plants. It means इन प्लांट्स के एक ही फ्लावर में मेल फीमेल दोनों सेक्सुअल ऑर्गन्स मिलते हैं. एग्जाम्पल, स्वीट पोटैटो. नंबर टू इज if male flower and female flower are found on different plants, it means एक प्लांट पर completely मेल फ्लावर होंगे और दूसरे प्लांट पर completely फीमेल फ्लावर होंगे. इट मीन्स मेल फीमेल फ्लावर्स जो होते हैं वो डिफरेंट प्लांट्स पर मिलते हैं. एग्जाम्पल, डेट पाम एंड पपाया. नंबर थ्री इज when both male and female flowers are found on same plant, then it is known as monoecious plant. अब देखिए, मेल फ्लावर और फीमेल फ्लावर डिफरेंट है लेकिन दोनों ही फ्लावर एक ही प्लांट पर मिलते हैं, उसे हम मोनोइशियस प्लांट कहते हैं. एग्जाम्पल, मेज, कोकोनट, कुकर बीट्स. नंबर फोर इज टैपवॉर्म, फेसियोला, अर्थवॉर्म, लीच आर हर्मेफ्रोडाइट और मोनोइशियस और बाइसेक्सुअल एनिमल्स. इट मीन्स इन एनिमल्स के अंदर एक ही ऑर्गेनिज्म में मेल फीमेल सेक्सुअल ऑर्गन एक साथ मिलते हैं, उनको हम बाइसेक्सुअल एनिमल्स कहते हैं. नंबर फाइव इज एस्केरिस, frog, lizard, mammals are unisexual और dioecious animals. It means इन एनिमल्स के अंदर मेल फीमेल ऑर्गेनिज्म अलग अलग होते हैं, वो एनिमल ही अलग होते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज द, नाउ यू कैन सी दिस पिक्चर. दिस इज द पिक्चर ऑफ अर्थवॉर्म. अर्थवॉर्म इज द बाइसेक्सुअल एनिमल. इट मीन्स both male and female organs are found in the same organism. And you can see now this is the cockroach, and in cockroach male female animals are separate. Now this is the male and this is the female. Now you can see the number C diagram is the Chara. So Chara is the algae, and on Chara both male and female organs are found in and in Chara both male and female flowers are found on same plant, so it is the monoecious plant. Next, number D is the it is a Markensia, and in Markensia male and female thallus are the different, so these are called as dioecious plant. And you can see the sweet potato, which is bisexual. Next is the event in sexual reproduction. There are three events found in sexual reproduction. Number one is pre-fertilization. Number two is fertilization, also called as syngamy. And number three is post-fertilization. So pre-fertilization includes the gametogenesis, means gamete formation and gamete transfer. Number two, fertilization, it means both male and female gametes are fused together. It is of two type, like external. If fertilization occurs outside the body, then it is called as external fertilization, and if fertilization occurs inside the body, then it is called as internal fertilization. And number three is the post fertilization. It includes the zygote formation and embryogenesis, means embryo formation. So these are the events found in sexual reproduction. Now thank you and have a nice day.